Now, this latest hack follows up a massive data breach months ago, targeting stores like Target, Neiman Marcus, and other U.S. retailers. According to a recent report, a 17-year-old Russian man, username Re4, was behind those attacks. Of course, money and headlines are what most of these hackers are after. But not all of them have an agenda of greed or ill will. Some hackers are good guys. They're online every day making sure our accounts are safe.
If you know what you're doing, very hard to get caught.
Petro is a member of an elite technical society.
We're hackers.
We met Petro at HeatSink Labs in Mesa, where members learn everything from quantum engineering to sewing.
Hacking has a long and storied history, going back to like the MIT days.
Along with spending time at this hacker space, Petro works for a firm called Bishop Fox, which employs hackers like Petro to find weaknesses in others' security systems.
They would hire us for our services to do all the sorts of things that they don't want a bad guy to do.
You may have heard about the Target hack, where millions of shoppers had their personal information breached. Other companies do not want that kind of publicity.
They don't want to be the next, headline.
So they hire people like Dan.
Do all the sorts of break-ins that they would be afraid of an attacker doing in the real world.
So-called white hat hackers, the good guys like Petro, find faults with computer security systems before it's too late.
Then we would teach them how we did it, and then teach them how they can prevent somebody from doing that to them for real.
Unlike the movies, not all hackers are bad.
Hacking is becoming a more 9-to-5 sort of job.
We have to remember, no matter how good we get, there will always be security problems.
Tim Casey is another security risk expert, another white hat hacker who works on the inside of a major Valley tech firm.
Doing our own sort of internal analysis and looking at things the way that a hacker might look at them.
Casey says that instead of breaking encrypted codes that would make any NSA analyst sweat, most hackers just ask for a password instead, something called social engineering.
They started with somebody's password that they got by calling them or sending them an email, pretending to be somebody.
According to Casey, most security systems can keep hackers at bay.
Our physical security with regards to the internet and computers and everything is actually pretty good.
But only if critical information like passwords are kept safe.
As long as you're aware of that and you be careful about not letting your information go to somebody that you don't know, odds are you'll be in good shape.
Just remember, every time you hear a report of a security breach involving your credit cards or personal information, there's also a white hat hacker out there making sure it doesn't happen again.
Hacking is a game. It's a game of intellect, but it's a game with consequence, and you play it for keeps.
Well, the Secret Service Cybercrimes Investigative Unit has arrested almost 5,000 suspects associated with more than $1 billion in computer fraud cases just in the last 4 years.